Be able to see it moving.
Okay, you're on.
Go ahead, speak.
Please tell me what you feel that the Americans can do. I'm an honorable veteran. My name is Montreville Blakely, Special Ops from 239th Aviation Assault Helicopter, South Korea from 1970 to 71. And I am honored that Wally and his wife is here together with me at a very commemorable time right here.
Well, my name is Delton Wally, and I'm a Pearl Harbor veteran plus 9 invasions of the Pacific. I'm not a hero of that era of time. My heroes are the 54,000 young boys at my age at that era of time that lost their lives and gave them the freedom that you have today. They are my heroes, and they are my heroes because of what they done. They gave their life for what we have today.
And his wife, what do you think about all this and the hero that's sitting next to you, because he is?
I just want people to realize how lucky they are, how blessed they are to live in the most wonderful country in the world, and to stand by our men and women that are giving everything. They're living in sand, they're living in heat, they're carrying full armament. Please, when they come home, bless them, take care of them. They will have a lot of stress in coming back into our world. So bless them, because they're giving you freedom, and freedom is not free.
I amen to that. That's great to hear that. And I salute to you, sir. And I'm very honored by being here today.
Well, thank you so very much.
And this will go on the Black Hats with your permission.
Should you visit Pearl Harbor and come through the gate, I will greet you there on the monitor in video and audio until I pass away.
Sir,
I will be buried there off in the Utah in the waters of Pearl Harbor.
Sir, I will be there too with my 21 gun salute.
Thank you.
To your service, and also to your livelihood and your very compassionate heart.
Thank you.
I am moved today.
Bless our young adults and let them have the opportunity to say the pledge and to sing our national anthem. It's been taken away from them. Let every principal, let every teacher give them the opportunity to bless our country.
And I appreciate all that you've done for our service in the country. What you've done for the Americans is you've shown us hope and freedom and the faith that we need to all stand together. And we need to put politics aside us and look at the heart and soul of our country. This is speaking to the world for civil and human rights, because there's so many countries out there so barbaric, needing our love and compassion. And forgiveness is key, I believe, to start building up the relationships that we need to. How do you feel about that?
It's great. It's great. You know, I had the very personal experience with 2 boys right here in Fort Bragg that came back. The first one that came back from Iraq, he was back here about a month and he killed himself. Then the other boy, he was over there on 3 different trips over, stayed there too long, he come back and he killed his girlfriend and killed himself. So it's awful close to me.
What do you think we should do as Americans to make sure that doesn't happen?
We should not be, and we should not have stirred up the Muslim nation. We should have stayed out of there, because they've been fighting each other for eons of time. And we're not going to change that.
Do you think
Look
prayer?
what's happening today, over 100 people that was killed in Iraq by another Iraqi group because they didn't believe what they believe.
Do you
They
think?
seem to think that they have the right of killing somebody if they don't believe the way they do.
Do you think our prayers and our consideration and our forgiveness as a nation can reach them in their heart and soul?
I don't believe so.
But we should continue praying.
We got to try. But I don't believe that you ever will. Now, I just heard today that the Taliban is trying to already get into Iraq now and stir up the different religions.
Yeah.
And we need to put a stop to all this chaos. The world needs to have love and compassion. We need to give the world a hug. We also need to stand up as a nation and keep other countries that are trying to go at us to just stop. They need to just stop right where they are and consider what they're doing, because it's an injustice when we have given so much as a country to all the nations.
That's right.
When Japan started this, we have to work like we did. The children, the women, the adults, the teenagers, we have to work as a team if we're going to win. We did this when World War II jumped out. Everybody, even children, picked up papers off the floor. We have to work together as a team, not individuals.
How do you feel about us praying for all of our leaders so that they can turn their face to hope and to faith that this country does come together and honors our tradition?
Well, I'm all for that, but I'm afraid that we can't get them all together.
Right.
We can't get them all together.
If we say enough prayers and blessings, hopefully it will overtake the everyday humdrum of thinking of ourselves and not as a unit. We have to win to be a unit.
Yeah.
Well, you have such a great lady by your side that believes in you, your heart and soul, where you've been.
She's a great
And
lady.
you have spoke about her today. Before I even met her, she was the first thing that you talked to me about. That was great. It's a memory that I'll never forget. I honor this day. I honor your relationship. And again, I pray for our country.
Thank you so much.
And bless
too.
you and bless yours.
Thank you. And this is a wonderful spot that you have. I'm not going to reveal this spot because I think that under this consideration, it doesn't need to be.
True.
Thank you.
You have
Bless
that.
America.
That's right.
God bless America.
Thank you very much.
Protect our service men and women and keep them and lead them to the right way, not the medications the doctors are giving them, the psych meds, but lead them to where they can get help.
I have.
Right now, we have 85,000 young boys.
Yes,
screwed up in the
out of
brain.
100,000 men that come home, every time they send them home, 30,000 to 40 are killing themselves within the first 2 weeks or month. And FHU.com, which is the Foundation of Human Understanding, a guy named Roy Masters, who has tried for years, for 53 years, has tried to help America to get off the drugs, to stop fooling around, and, you know, because when they buy drugs, they're just getting them from where?
I have to stop.
All those, but this is a wonderful country, and he has a general that finally works with them.
I have to stop the tape pretty quick. So last words for recommendations for America.
Work together. Be a team. Don't give up. Pray that God blesses America and helps us.
And be sure that we try to take care of all of our boys coming home and give them all the help that we can get.
Boys and girls.
They need it, and I hope that the United States government recognizes and tries to take care of them. Don't dump them like they did us that came out in World War II. We had no... They didn't take care of us. If they did, they took all my pension.
It's a shame what they done.